we're going to roll a new Bart Hole world, I think. Bart Hole had his origin story with a kidnapping he couldn't solve and a murder that was just so unbelievably and stupidly dumb that even Daniel Craig and Glass Onion would have pointed at that and said, you know what, that's probably worse than what I had to go through. Brand new game. Sandbox. We want to generate a city. We probably only want it to be medium-sized this time instead of large, which was the 4x4 that we had. Kyoto. No, we're going to have Kyoto 2. This is the second Kyoto city, and it's actually in Canada. Wonderful. Continue. I'm not going to be playing as Skeet Meat. Let's play as Bart Hole. Skeet Meat. And we're playing on normal difficulty because it doesn't affect anything in terms of gameplay whatsoever. It only affects the damage that we actually get to play as. Gameplay settings. We are not going to be starting with an apartment. We want procedural murderers. Yes. Flickering lights. Absolutely not. Game difficulty. Game length. We'll make it a little bit longer. Permadeath mode. On. This is important. Okay? It's definitely important. Apparently, the canonicity of the game is that your character has completely just given up on violence, which I find pretty cool, honestly. But it is just a justification for not adding guns into the game. There is a Steam discussion where this one person wanted to add shooting and killing people to the game, which completely defeats the purpose of the game. Like, it's any interesting mechanics in the game are completely gone as soon as you add guns to the game, or just any way of killing people. Like the submission grenades, those are fine, right? You throw them into a room, it knocks people out, they get back up after a wee while. You add guns to the game, you add killing to the game, it's not going to end well. Okay, we're entering Kyoto 2. The second one. It's not the first Kyoto, it's the second one. Alright, here we are. Bart Hole. Freezing as hell today. Oh my god, look at the frames, this is so smooth. Whoa! Okay, first things first. We need to find the, what is it, the town hall right here. We want to go right here first and foremost, and we want to see whether or not there's anything good for us there. We are going to sprint there. We are on a mission. We're on a mission, and we have our eyes set to kill. There is a Sync Disc upgrade right here, which I can pinch, and nobody is the wiser for it. We already have a couple of apartments for sales. That one's on the 3rd floor of something. This one is on the 1st floor of something. I don't know. I don't think we want this one. We'll take a look at these job listings really quickly, and we'll just kind of plug away until we get a murder, and then we'll focus exclusively on the murder. Oh my god, I thought this said $4,850. The community sync disc is actually not that bad, though. We do need a camera for it. We don't have any money. This one right here gives us $400. That's useless to us as well. Financial compensation, $1,750. We probably want this one. That's not a bad one. Or we could go to the pubs and take our chances there as well. Oh, there's also another upgrade right there too. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Good. This guy's computer is on. Damn it! I actually wanted to see who he was. Some affirmations right there. Cases. We can't take anything just yet. Okay, we're going to the nearest pub, which is going to be little bottle icon. There's no pub here. Ah, right here. Perfect. I was gonna say, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna go straight over here. The frames are so much better, by the way. Oh my god. They are so much better. Alright, straight in here. Whoop, straight in here. I was looking at the wrong building. That's absolutely fine, though. We want to come straight over here. We want to punch this number into the office. 4567. Well, maybe not that one. This one right here. 4567. 4567. We want to associate as many things with as many codes as we possibly can right off rip. And that is the easiest way of doing that. Where is the employee dossier? Should be on the wall somewhere. Maybe it's not. That's weird. Never seen that before. Okay, let's take a look at the jobs here. We'll inspect. Public humiliation. Meh. Oh, there's a trespasser sync disc for this. That could be a good one, but again, it's like you got to throw food on somebody. And it's really fiddly as to whether or not it'll actually detect that you've thrown the food. We probably could just do it. $1,550 right here for an enforcer mission. 2 enforcer missions. Okay, I'm going to take this humiliation right here. I'm going to take these 2 enforcer missions. And we're going to plug away at these until there's a murder. That probably makes the most sense, right? We also don't have any money whatsoever. So, I'm just going to pinch this. Oh, piss! They saw me! Alright, let's get out of here because somebody's shooting at us. We need to identify a suspect, but now we actually have enough money to be able to afford a single phone call. And some handcuffs, which is pretty awesome as well. There's a newspaper over there. Don't think there's any good news at the moment. What the hell is this? Coffee vending machine? I've never seen one of those in my life. There's a seat right there. Nice chair that we can sit on. We'll keep that in mind. Just in case we actually do want to sit on a nice comfy chair. I think this is a hotel. Yep, this is a hotel, so there should be some jobs over here as well. And a classified. For sale, 301 Robinson Terrace. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. What else we got? So this is evidence collection. That's fine. Nothing good for it, though. More enforcement. That's nothing. This is enforcement. Not a lot of money for it. So this one gives us physique. I think, did we already take one that gave us physique? This one is just enforcement. That one's just an enforcement. This one right here, trespasser. Okay, we're going to take physique and trespasser. We'll probably go ahead and get the photograph anyway. I mean, what's the harm? We're already doing a humiliation, so not really much different from anything else. We want to call the client about this right off rip. Get that out of the way, and we'll call this number right here. 8809-190. Hello? Hear about the job? Yes. The payphone at Sugarwarra Parade will ring. Okay. We need to do that before he even finishes the phone call, because if we are late, we completely miss everything. Sugarwarra Street. Where the hell is that? I have no idea. This street's just called Yang. It's funny. Where is it? Schumacher? No. It doesn't really look like there's anything useful here. In fact, I don't... here it is. Sugarwarra Parade. So this is the payphone right there. Let's go ahead and plot a course. Hopefully no one's already on the phone, because I've had that before and it does actually ruin some missions. Here it is. Is it ringing? Okay, we're 2 minutes early. Go ahead, bring out our watch. I think we're 2 minutes early. It was supposed to ring at exactly 6:29, which is right now, I think. Hello? Hello? There it is. All right, good. Want this person humiliated. Chuck food in their face. Make sure people see. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Take a photo to prove it happened and deliver it at 101 Robinson Terrace. There is a briefcase hidden nearby with the information about the man. Is there? Well, may I have access to it? Thank you very much. We'll take this. We'll take a look at this right here. Open it and close it. And I'm going to toss it over the fence over here into the ocean. Wow, look at this place. Very, very neon. Okay, so we need some food. We need some food. We'll take some food right here. Maybe something messy, like a yakisoba pan. A yakisoba pan is literally just noodles inside of a bun. We can't afford it. That's a shame. What about a donut? No. Yorkie pie? I mean, it'll give us a spare $1 left. Bookie. It's tiny. It's so small. It's just over my shoulder. It looks like a tiny little a mini donut. All right, so where are we going? We are going to the gigantic food hut. We're after an unknown citizen right here. I think they work at the gigantic food hut. Is that... Am I elucidating the right thing from context here? Yeah, they work at the gigantic food hut. They have facial hair as well. Well, that's gonna suck when I throw a pie in it. No, don't eat the pie, idiot. My God, we can't afford another one. No, we're going here. And what we after? Gigantic food, that is G. Gigantic food hut. Let's go ahead and plot a course. We are going straight there. We're not going to be screwing around whatsoever. I can't believe how much smoother this game is running than the last one. Bart Hole is finally coming up roses. Okay, nice. Is this it here? Gigantic food hut. Let's look at the employee roster just over here and see if we can't find somebody with facial hair. No. No. It's this guy. Because his name just popped up here. Let's go ahead and pin this guy right. Actually, we don't want that. We want his name right there. We want to pin this somewhere. Right there. We can't pin it. Can we unpin this one? And we pin this one. What the hell, game? Oh, we've already got him right here. Beautiful. Okie dokie. So, we need a camera now, which means we're going to need to go to a pawn shop or something or other. Possibly. Makes the most sense to do so. Let's go find one, because we probably need to do it. Where the hell are we? We are... Where the hell are we? Here we are. We're in the street right here. So, there's a pawn shop right over here. I'm going to plot her out. We'll go back and then we'll throw some food in that guy's face. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait to throw a bun full of noodles into that guy's suckhole. Hello there, sir. I inspect you. I'd like to buy something, please. I'm going to sell these 2 upgrade vials because we don't have any sync discs. And that gives us a free grand. Nice. We also want to go ahead and buy. We want to buy a camera. And he should have one. There's one right here. Good. Yoink! Excellent. Thank you. Got some money on the counter here. We could probably pinch that as well. I'm just going to really quickly go ahead and take a look at all of these employee photos and add them to our repertoire of faces. Oh, what's this say? You do not need starch to function. Okay. It's funny that they call it starch because it's just coal. It's just coal. Now we want to go back to that noodle hut, right? Right here. Gigantic food hut. All right, we've got all of the tools needed to complete this humiliation task. And I think we are probably not going to find him working today, are we? Because I don't see anyone with a mustache here. Not unless we kind of, like, look around the place. You, lady, do you know this person? No. And it's none of my business, apparently. How about you? I know you're serving that person, but I need to ask you if you have seen this person right here. I work with them. That's Maximilian Rawls. They work at that place, Gigantic Food Hut. Yeah, I know. I'm in it, dumbass. I think I saw them somewhere around Elegance Hotel. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Bye-bye. That's apparently an unknown citizen. Did we not connect his base? Oh, maybe we didn't even finish these. Yeah, we didn't even finish looking at those. Ow, my face. Let's open up the map and we will go straight to the hotel, which is really obvious. Here it is. It's literally right here. Let's plot a route and see if we can't find this wanker. Awesome! Okay, here it is. That's not a very tall hotel for once. Pretty awesome. Love that for us. Hello? I am looking for... Not you. I am looking for a person. This person right here. Sure, that's Maximilian Rawls. Yes, it is. Suffers from high blood pressure. Don't care. Saw them about Elegance Hotel. That's where I am. Okie dokie. Thanks. Dumbass. We probably want her name, right? Sorry, that's personal. All right, that's fine. I guess we could probably start looking around for names, right? We could ask neighbors and such. I mean, there can't be that many floors here. No, there's not that many floors. We'll just start knocking on doors. Hello? Hello? Let me in! Let me in! Hello there. Hey. I'm looking for somebody. Just like you. Would you care? Actually, we already have her name, so she probably knows him. Oh, murder! Yes, this is exactly what we wanted. Okay, we are going to prioritize this murder case right here. And we are Gucci. Nice.
It was a cold winter's day, arriving in Kyoto too, when suddenly somebody was murdered. Where was it? 502 Harris Projects. I don't know where that is, but we're gonna find it.
We are gonna find it. We're gonna find exactly where 502 Harris Projects is. We don't know though. By projects, I would imagine that it is a low socioeconomic area. Harris Projects? Right here. Okay. We'll plot a route over here, and we need to go to the 5th floor. We'll kind of ignore the sync discs for now. See, that's how fast it's supposed to be. That last world we had absolutely just wasted our time for a week. I don't think it was ever going to generate a new murder case whatsoever. I don't think it was going to happen. We want to come in here, and we want to hit... Oh, piss the cop over here. Hopefully, we can get in there before they do by hitting the elevator button and beating them up. Man, what a roundabout way of actually getting around some of the law enforcement, right? Right, perfect. Oh no! They've closed off the section! That's fine. We can wait for a cop to get up here, because I'm pretty sure they can open it for us. Hello? Popo? Popo! Open that gate! I dare you. Thank you. Alright, good. It's not an echelon place. He actually just immediately led us to exactly where we're supposed to go as well. Enforcers, please come quick. Good. Okay, so if I knock on the door, we can actually ask for a guest pass. That is awesome. Oh no, they've got a 1431C. I'm knocking. Is there a... No, there's no key. Okay. Hello? Somebody said they were coming to answer the door, and I don't believe them. I'm pounding on the door. I'm literally pounding on this door. I'm playing with the lights, and I'm pounding on the door. There's a camera pointing right at here. Oh, that's good to know, actually. We may be able to access the CCTV footage from here. Hello? Hi, you! What is your name? As if I tell you, you are the prime suspect in a murder. I'll give you money. I'll give you money. Okay, it's too personal for him. Can you give me a guest pass? No, he just doesn't want to. My name's Imogen Lang. Okie dokie. That was, thank you very much for telling me about this. I need to pin you to the murder case right here. Probably some kind of murder associate. Alright, where the cops at? Oh, they're still in here. We probably want them to stop patrolling around in there, don't we? That makes the most sense. Now, we don't have any lockpicks, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we should be able to come in here absolutely no problem. Once that cop tapes the area up. We probably should have bought some lockpicks, actually, from the police station, but we did not. Someone just used the toilet in there. I think a cop just took a dump in a murder scene. Oh, he did! He did take a dump in the murder scene. That's not very professional at all. Okay. We're gonna wait for this teapot to disappear. There he is. And there he goes. Wonderful. I'm gonna close the door. Wonderful. And we should be good. What is this? A business card? Didn't have what it takes. Job vacancy. They must earn my respect. Okay, this seems like a business thing. So, that is the partner. This is the workplace. Well, it's not the workplace, but, you know, you know what I'm talking about. Hand, we want to know this before anything else. That's just a blood pool. Hand, right here. We are taking fingerprints. More important than anything else is to take fingerprints. Let's inspect this body right here. Unknown citizen? Not anymore. He's now a murder victim. Let's search and analyze this guy. He's got some trash on him. A bullet wound from a low caliber ammunition, 8mm or 9x32. Okay, so it's a pistol. From examining the body, it appears that the victim has been violently shot to death with a pistol or revolver. I can determine the time of death as between 6 and 7:15, Monday, January 2nd, 1979. Good. Okay, so we've got the death right here. Go ahead, put that there. I'm going to take lover right here. I'm going to draw a new line to him, make it pink so that we know they're in a relationship. This was just attached to the murder. I think this is a serial killer thing. Go ahead and put that there. Great. And next thing is next. We want to go ahead and get their address book. Pin this. Yes, we do. We're also going to go ahead and pin our current location because this is the site of a murder scene and it just makes sense to do so. Right, good. Let's keep on looking around because we may find a lot more. Mark McLean? Is that this guy's name? It's got to be, right? This has to be Mark McLean because there's only one other person here. I don't even know if that Imogen person who we saw... Oh, they raided the vault as well. That's not good at all. Let's get out our sniffer and we'll start sniffing the safe. Yes, probably makes the most sense. Type C. Type C. So these are not the victim's fingerprints. Type D. That's a new one. Anything else? Yep, one right there. Type D. Type D. Type C. So we need to associate this guy's name with the cadaver at this point. That only makes sense. What is that? That's a matchbook. It's useless to us. Seems like they were in the process of moving as well. So it could have been movers. They were ransacking this place as well. Holy hell. Imogen, remember your passcode this time. Okay, we probably need to pin this, of course. And we also need to take a look at the business card. Heavy Compounds Limited, Imogen Lang. Was that security officer? Safety officer. Right, that's good to know. Oh, damn, I cop-heard that. Go ahead and take Heavy Compounds Limited. We'll pin this because that is a lead that we have to follow. Separate from the lover. Actually, no, that is the lover. We don't know where the regular one works. Okay, let's open this up and we'll start taking a poke around in the files. Employee agreements. Yes. Desk of Dakota Mullins, MD. Not useful to us. Mark McLean. Employment agreement. So this, I think, is the victim right here. Go ahead and whack Mark McLean up on the board. Good. All right. So we probably also want to go ahead and tag this, the employer, because that's where they worked. That's a lead. Employment contract, probably not useful anymore because we know where they work. Let's keep on digging through here. And tenancy agreements, not useful. That's a bank statement. It's also a certificate of death. Imogen Lang. Good. And Mark McLean. Do they have a computer? Yes. Beautiful. Turn that bad boy on. And we will start raiding their things. Okay. This kind of looks like a robbery gone wrong, doesn't it? But at the same time, there was a taunting note left with us. Let's use this micro cruncher. We probably want Ilang or M. McLean. Ilang. Which one did we have the note for just over here? It was Imogen. So this is I. 4738. Let's go ahead and punch that in here. Imogen 4, 7, 3, and 8. And we've got access to her emails. Good. And we've got access to her profile. I'm pretty sure that was the person that came out of the building initially. So that could be the partner. Possibly. We'll check the email, just see if there's anything threatening in here. Where were you last night? Yeah, hard to say. Okay, need a favor. Something medical has come up. I need to get together enough crows to pay for treatment. Is there any way you can help? Probably not. This one right here, this one was incoming. No can do, saving up for my fields application. Just 5 more payments left. Okie dokie. New me from Mark McLean. This guy just got the V-Love Beauty sync disc. Good for him. Nothing useful here, actually. So, we will get out of this profile, and we'll see if we can't figure out what Mark McLean has going on for him. I have a sneaky suspicion this is the note. 3033. That is a terrible note. 3033. Nice. Okay, good. We want to fill out his profile, and that should have filled out the cadaver. Good. Mark McLean. Perfect. We want to check his emails too, don't we? Now that he is the dead one. Please help. So, this was to Mark McLean. Thank you for your note. You may be suffering from mild paranoia, a common side effect of the medications you've been prescribed. That's not useful whatsoever. Dr. Mullins, also not useful. Look, Mark, I didn't want to bring this up at work, but I have to say something. If it's you calling me late at night, please stop or I'll take it to HR. It's highly unlikely that that would lead to a murder. That's just irrational to think. Did he have a diary? Did any of them have diaries, possibly? Found a comb. Got a business card right here as well. Okie dokie. Diary? Diary? No, nothing. No diary whatsoever. No responsibilities whatsoever. Just gonna open this door. That was a violent death, by the way. There's blood literally all over the wall. Damn! That guy went out. Alright, I don't see anything else in here that could possibly tell us anything more. To be quite honest. I'm not going to redial the last number that was dialed to here, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Whoa! Hey, these are the murderer's boot prints. We need to sniff these. Go ahead and do a quick sniff. What do you mean, no? Alright, here we go. Footprint, boot size 11. Let's go ahead and pin these, because these are the murderer's boot prints. They're covered in blood. They're literally covered in blood. I'm also going to take off that red thread right there. How do I do that? Probably right click. Okay, done. Wonderful. We probably want to go ahead. Oh my god, $2.5 grand for the prop gun from Volding. Wonderful. Go ahead and start ransacking his house.
I leave for an hour.
Okay. Good to know, Liam. We're still going to be solving murders, and don't worry, all of these videos are going to be up on the channel as well. Here is a work ID for Imogen Lang. Good to know. Probably want to go there as well. Maybe harass her. But maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no, did someone just get home? I think someone may have just gotten home. I heard a door open. I'm taking the key. Organ donor card, Imogen Lang. Okie dokie. I didn't see the same organ donor card in the husband or boyfriend's pocket. Although he was wearing nothing. He was literally naked.
Left.
What's this? Hey, welcome back, Liam the Destroyer. Wow, that was crazy. Hero was thinking you were leaving, and here you are, coming back. Okay. Not really a hell of a lot that we can find here. We've pretty much ransacked this entire place, except for these 3 drawers, and then we are basically good to go. Take that. What is that? A toy car. Neat. Starch candy. Okay. It seems like we've got everything. There's some vodka in here. Yep. We have everything. Let's gap it. I've seen enough. Yeah. Wait, where's the cop? Shouldn't there be a cop patrolling these halls? Never mind, there he is. Okay. So, Imogen Lang, let's question her. Have you seen or heard anything unusual? Nothing springs to mind. I'm not telling you. What do you mean you're not telling me? Do you know this person? Mark McLean? Yeah, that's Mark McLean, my partner. They've passed away. I think they... if you consider that being passed away, then Kurt Cobain died a good death. How are you doing? Same old, same old. Alright, fine. Can I have your fingerprints? No. Alright, dickhead. So this is a hostile witness, it seems. Who is it? Imogen screams. Actually, can we knock on the door? Hello? Can I come in? No? I think Imogen is just stuck locking her own door. Why are you going down there? Why are you here? Who are you? What's your name? I will give you good money for your name. I'm JC Doe. Okay, that's sus.
Why would he give you his fingerprints willingly?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do just to help out with an investigation. It does happen. It's quite uncommon. Do you know this person? Keep your nose out of my business. Okay, you are going straight on the pinboard. What is your shoe size? Right here. Mark McLean. That's my neighbor, Mark McLean. They've passed away. Did you see anything weird? Nothing. All right. Nothing to do with you. Okay, we've got more hostile witnesses. You're going on a pinboard, lady. You're suspect number 1 right now. It was the lover, and now it's you. All right. There's milk all over the place here as well. That's kind of random. So, we're looking for somebody with size 11 boots. That's going to be a really, really tricky ask. Can we talk to the cop? Hello? No, we can't. Okay, so next best thing that we should do is to go back to the cop shop, buy ourselves some lockpicks, and then we'll kind of like take a look at what we've already got, and we'll see whether or not there is any more ground that we can cover. Because there probably is more ground that we can cover. Just not...
Call for backup. Everyone won't give fingerprints.
Actually, can you call for backup in this game? I know that you can call up the enforcers, but I don't know what they do necessarily. We need to find a pawn shop. That could actually be a really, really good idea, to call back up and then ask them about the fingerprints and such. So we got this prop gun, we got a sync disc upgrade vial. We don't have any sync discs, so it's completely useless to us for now. What we need to do is actually sell some stuff from our inventory at this point. And possibly maybe think about getting a couple of sync discs. So if we go and raid a couple of workplaces, we're definitely going to find lots and lots of sync discs. But until then, we've got nothing. Hello there, sir. I'm going to be raiding your employee roster right here. Done. Now we know who everybody is. What is your name? This is Derek Vandermeer. Hello there. I need to buy something. And by buy, I mean sell you this here sync disc upgrade vial and this $2,500 gun. There you go. Enjoy. Thanks. No, thank you. I think that maybe we should finish off this humiliation thing that we took on board before we actually take a real close look at all of this and start chasing down leads. But I know that evidence does also degrade. So I feel like maybe if we go... Yeah, it's 9 at night. If we go to the portfolio company right here in the Harris Projects, we can kind of like take a look at Mark's workplace, the victim's workplace. And once we've done that, oh wow, that was easy. It's locked. It's got to be another way in. Street access is not good for us. There's got to be another way in. Surely. Let's take a look at the map. There has to be another way in. Where the hell are we? Here we are. We're right here. So it doesn't really look like there actually is any way in. There's no vents that lead into the portfolio company. Doesn't really look like there's any other doors that go in there either. There's no entrance from the Shane's, which is an Asian restaurant. Asian restaurant named Shane's. That is a terrible marketing ploy. Harris Projects. So we've also got Donovan's DIY over here. That's useless to us. I think we need to bust in through the street, right? We don't really have much of a choice. Oh my god. Have we actually got the key? Ah, yes, we got the key. I love this. This is exactly what we needed. We probably, if that's the case, we probably also have this keypad, right? We probably have the code for this keypad. What was it? Imogen. No, we need Mark's key code, which we could probably actually find just by opening him up. 3033. No. Okay, so we are going to need to do a little bit of sleuthing in here. Oh, piss. That's not good. Okie dokie. I've got an idea. It's going to be dumb, but it's going to work. So I am just going to run in here. I'm going to try and barge into the camera room like that without letting the camera actually spot me. It's literally just a straight dash in. Okay. Surely we have it low on health, right? Hey, friendo, why are you brandishing that knife at me? That box cutter. Don't do that. Don't brandish your box cutter at me. Okay, he's still searching for somebody. We didn't go to the cop shop, did we? We didn't go to the cop shop and we didn't get any lockpicks. We probably actually do need some lockpicks to get into the security system here. Boom. And we're in. Whoa. Okay. That camera didn't see me, which is very sus. We are going to go back to the town hall, get some lockpicks, because we definitely need some at this point. Let's go here. We know exactly where we're supposed to be going anyway, so we can go back there really, really fast, regardless of our inventory spaces. Oh, did I just overshoot it? No, I didn't. It's just on the other side of this building right here. Okie dokie. We'll come in here, and I'll bust through this door. Nice. And we want to go and talk to this locker right here. Hello there, Mr. Locker. Do you have anything for me? Got some handcuffs that we could buy. Probably not yet until we find the murderer. Lockpick kit. We're actually going to get a bunch of these. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Beautiful. And I think that maybe we should also get a code breaker as well. Just to really drive home our ability to break into things. We still have this camera and this Yorkie Pie, which is pretty funny as well. We're probably not going to be using them just yet, though. Let's go ahead and break into this workplace. Now that we actually have some lockpicks, it's not going to be all that difficult for us to get in there. It was just over here, wasn't it? Is this Shane's? I see the Asian restaurant. Is this Shane's? I can't tell. Hello? Great move. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the employee roster really, really quickly. Harry Morgan. Harry Morgan! That's Dexter's dad. Nice. Love that. Love that for him. Okay. Get all of these done and dusted. Hey, have you seen Harry Morgan? It's about the time as well, where he'd be in his prime too. Oh, it's a shame he wasn't a cop. I remember him being a cop at some point. We'll go into the map right here. We're actually pretty far off. We need to go right here, I think. Yeah, we do. We need to go right here. Let's travel all the way over here. Damn, it is really, really slippery out here. The whole floor is covered in ice. Such is life in Canada. All right, what's around this corner? Nothing. We can break in here now. I don't think that the power junction box was actually in that room, though, whatsoever. Is it in here? No. Strange. Strange. Where is it? Maybe it's on the map. Power box. Is this it, possibly? Really hard to say. That can't be it. That's got to be a vent of some sort. Seems like there's actually also an entrance from in here at the Harris Project's ground floor. Assuming these two connect to each other. I didn't see a junction box in here. Wait, can it not see me in the dark? Oh my god, it can't see me in the dark. I turned that off. Okay, let's start sneaking through because these cameras can't actually see us when it's dark. Holy hell, I didn't even know that was a thing. Business card right here. Awesome. It seems as though we just need to scan over it as well. There's a cola right here. Beautiful. Love that for us. Passcode 1734. That's good to know because that's also the passcode for the door. And also here. 1734, possibly. 1734. Yes, it is. And what's in here? A diamond. Yes, please. And also another sync disc upgrade. That's insane. Oh my god. Okay, 1734. Let's go ahead, look at the profile, and we also want to go into the employee database. And we want to look for Mark, don't we? Mark McClay. I'm just going to print them both off. Oh yeah, this is definitely him. So we've got his fingerprints now, which is pretty awesome. And Mark Sinclair, since I'm already here, I'm just going to go ahead and take his fingerprints as well. Good. Okay, so that's probably all we need from there. Let's continue ransacking this place. Nothing there for us. There's a little bit of money right here. Won't say no to that. A diamond? Seriously? Okay, let's eat this Yorkie pie. Yummy, yummy. How long could it possibly take a man to eat a tiny pie? Seriously? What are you doing? Nibbling crumbs? Jesus. Diamond. All right, good. So that is our income subsidized. We're going to come back here, actually. Let's go straight to the pawn shop because we don't really have much of a choice. Our inventory's full. And we'll pawn off everything that we have. Hello there, sir. I have more diamonds for you. You're not going to believe this, by the way. More diamonds. There you go. And another upgrade vial. Insane, isn't it? In fact, we could probably also do with getting rid of this camera. Probably realistically don't need it until we get back into the humiliation. And if that's the case, we can get them for 25 bucks at the cop shop anyway. We're literally just ransacking this place, hauling it straight, and I mean straight, to a pawn shop, and then back again. Okay. This is the code. Wonderful. I don't really care about it too much. Oh my god, money! Yes, please, I'll take that. There's also an employee roster here, which looks very, very difficult to actually see, because there's a water cooler in the way. Good. All right. Let's continue sneaking on through the inside here. Hopefully all the blinds are closed. All the cameras are active, which is really funny. They just can't see us. Ah, there it is. Let's go ahead and hit this here power box, and we should be able to have free reign around this office complex as much as we want. Security system, security door. Done. Beautiful. Drawers? Yes, there's $4 in there. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at all these employment agreements. There should be a lot of them, and it should update a lot of people's fingerprints. Good. Whoops. And I think I missed one. Yeah, there we go. And we're at the crumpled paper. Nice. Ashtray. Let's start raiding, because there's probably a couple of sync discs in here. And if there's not, it never hurts to check, does it? Nothing in that paper tray right there. What about these drawers? There's a sync disc upgrade vial. Beautiful. This is Rocio Romo right here. We probably don't want anything to do with him, necessarily. What about this one? This is Marshawn Sinclair. Good for him. I didn't realize he could. And over here we've got some lockers. Wait, who's this one? Violet Grapes. We've got her code. What's in it? Cough medicine! Oh! Dastardly! Relieving congestion in the chest. Is that what it does? I didn't know that. Okay. We've got a hairpin here that is fantastic for us, I guess. What is that? Paperclip? Sure. That's free lockpick. Drawers. We'll open this for the hairpin. Gorgeous. What else we got? We got a bunch of papers in here. We've got a note right here. Count up from 6. That is the code to that.
Not cough medicine.
Not cough medicine. It could be, it could actually be laudanum. Something like that. Possibly. Cough medicine doesn't relieve congestion, does it? I never thought that it did. I could be wrong, though. I don't drink a lot of cough medicine. Nothing in the waste paper basket. There's a note here, too. Hard to see. Oh, my God. This is the guy's computer. This is his desk, then. Found another upgrade vial. Gorgeous. And a paper stack. Useless to us. 76 bucks. Mr. Moneybags here. Okay. So, we want to punch in the murder victim's code here. And we want to rate his emails, don't we? So, profile, I'm just going to fill that out. We already have done it, it seems. V-mail. We want to see his mail. Please help. Actually, this could be exactly the same as home. It is exactly the same as home. I had some business to attend to. Don't you trust me, honey? This is from Imogen Lang. Okay, well, that places Imogen again right at the top of our suspicion list. Look, Mark, I didn't want to bring this up at work, but I have to say something. If it's you calling me late at night, please stop or I'll take it to HR. Rocio. Okay. We're not really interested in that dispute, are we? Let's use this computer right here. We will open up this guy's employee record. Count up from 6. I can do that. 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to get used to using the numpad to punch things in. All right, profile. Nice. We've got the employee profile downloaded. V-mail. Let's see if this guy was doing anything. Tonight! Lemuel. We have to call tonight off. Okay, that's... So she's in bed with something shady and the cops have raided it. And what the hell is this? Top sexuality fish. Fresh fish. Real fish available today at low prices. Oh my God, it's a black market. 0700 F15H. I'm actually going to print this off. Go ahead and whack that there. We probably should call that number at some point. I'm going to re-hit the breakers. Just so we've got a little bit more time to fiddle around here because it is done. Okay, we've already ransacked these desks. Seems fine. Okay, we can't go in there. That is the Harry's projects. What about in these here drawers? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Anything on top? No. All right, we've already taken a look at those ones. There's only 2 computers left to ransack here. There's a couple of hairpins in this guy's drawers. Little did he know, they're incredibly valuable to us. Drawer there, drawer there. Beautiful, and also $3. I'll take it. Great. What's in here? This is a break room. I'm going to turn the light off. Just because that's kind of the atmosphere that we've gotten used to so far. What's in the fridge? Nothing. They got nothing. There's a coffee machine here. Nice. I feel like these are items that I've never seen before. And I don't know if there's been a patch for the game that's come out in the last couple of days. Maybe I should check, but I'm not going. All right, in the drawers, there is a screwdriver. There's a key. There's a paperclip.
More breaking and entering. Smiley face.
Yeah, we're doing more B&Es. We are getting so good at B&Es. I love it. Okay, this should have all of the employee records in it, so we aren't going to need to download everybody's employee records. Beautiful. It's also got all of their fingerprints, which is exactly what we want. Any more? Nope. Okay, that was it. So we probably should question the employees at some point. But at the same time, we probably could do with maybe not questioning the employees just yet. We might want to investigate the lady, right? Do we have any of these codes? I don't think so. No, it doesn't really seem like it. That's why we would need a code breaker, by the way. We would need a code breaker specifically for the purpose of breaking into those lockers. There can be some valuable things in them sometimes, but it's very infrequent. Okay. So we've completely ransacked this area. Did we look in these drawers? I don't know. Yeah, we definitely did. Okay, so there's nothing else in here that would tell me that there's kind of something sus going on. We can probably actually just leave this area. Okay, workplace has been raided. We have crossed off the workplace. I didn't see anything in his emails that would indicate that he's being threatened or something like that. So this might actually be a random killing, possibly, or a killing of opportunity. It could also be Imogen, right here. Specifically Imogen. What's her shoe size? 9 to 11. Ah! And yet the footprints that were covered in blood right here, size 11. Ah. That's suspicious. Okay, Imogen is now top suspect at this point. I'm going to draw a line right there. This neighbor right here, what is her shoe size? 7 to 9, can't be her. Can't be her. This is just fresh fish. Let's go call this number. I know it's a little bit of scope creep, But if we call the number, we'll know whether or not there are actually fresh fish for sale. Hello, sir. Do you have a phone in here? Why don't you own a phone? Jesus, my God, man. When were you born? The 20s? 1920s? Doubt it. Okay. Still looking for a phone. Looks like there is a piss hub right here. Did you find an exterminator? Probably not necessary. Apartment for sale. 101 Harris Projects, first floor. That's annoying. We don't want that one. One right here. 702 Harris Projects. That's even worse. Gotta be said. That'll happen. Nice. Okay, we'll pick this phone up and we'll dial 0700 F15. What the hell? We can't punch that number in. Okay, well, let's unpin that. No fresh fish for us. That's disappointing, really. Hang up the phone. I'm going to inspect every single one of these people right here for funsies. And I'm going to make an absolute showing of it with my flashlight. Was this the place where... yeah, Harry Morgan works here. That's funny. Okay. So, we'll come out here. We probably want to get a case resolution form from the City Hall. And there's not really a hell of a lot else that we can do. Hello, sir. Are you about to fall over? You look like it. Maybe not. Oh, he's not that drunk, it seems. He's got the drunk animation, but he's not that drunk. Okay. And back to City Hall we go. Thanks for that, lady. Just slammed the door in my face. Let's grab a case resolution form. Beautiful. What does this say? Nothing. Nothing of use. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's a sync disc right here. They will pay us for reading books. New idea. Idea. Oh no! They're attacking me! Who could have predicted this? Oh, well, I mean, all of us could have probably predicted this, to be quite honest. We want to find another apartment, another ground floor apartment at some point. Are we being attacked? Yeah, I think we're being attacked. Great moon. Are there any apartments going in here? Yes. This is the same one that we just looked at. Looks like we are still being pursued. And we're being fined 500 bucks. Do we have anything we can sell? No, not really. Okay. So, we probably want to go and find a sink clinic. Is that one right there? What is this place? No, there's one right here. Good. That a green neon sign. Let's install this disc right here. Model Citizen. We probably want Bookworm because that is actually a bit of a cash cow, believe it or not. And I am going to upgrade this twice. Why twice? Because we have 2 upgrades. Increase cash gain by 10 credits. Get a cash bonus of 150 bucks for reading all of the books in a series. Awesome. The other non-upgraded configurations of the sink dink is active. Okay, so we'll be able to be paid for throwing trash away. Which is kind of useless to us, actually. Who set the desk up here? This is awful feng shui. There's a key right here. Yoink. Some money right here. Yoink. Some packing tape right there. Creepy. What about in here? Paperclip? Yes, please. Money right here. Yes. Oh no. Oh no, I've been spotted. We are gapping it out of here. What is this? Is this Shane's? Is this Asian restaurant Shane's? It is. This is Shane's. Okay. This place is a crap hole. I have seen better diners at the bottom of landfills than this place. Alright. Gotta get out of this place here because it's bumming me out. Shane's bums me out. Okay. What's in here? Another pawn shop. Awesome. What if we just take a look at all of these photos and then leave? That'd be fun. I think we should probably actually do that humiliation quest because it'll give us a sync disc that possibly we can use to our benefit. So I'm going to buy a camera right here. Done. 60 bucks. Pretty easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. And there's also a vending machine right here as well. Let's get ourselves a hot dog. We can throw it at the guy and then we can potentially also take a photo of them and eat the hot dog afterwards. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, humiliate right here. We are after Maximilian Rawls. Where does he live? We don't know. We literally don't know. We could actually search him up in the government computer. Let's do that. Because we only know where he works. We only know what he looks like. I mean, we could just ask people on the street. I don't really want to have to resort to the government computer because it's a little bit cheaty. You know this person? right here. Maximilian rules. Saw them today at Sugawara Parade. Okay. They're on the street. Headed to Gallagher Parade. How long ago was that? How long ago was that? Oops. The interface of this game is still kind of revolting. Ross Street, Sherman Boulevard, Gallagher Parade up here. So, probably want to go and start asking around here. And then we'll find this guy. We'll throw some food in his face, we'll photograph him, and then we'll hand in this quest and get ourselves a free sync disc. Hey sir, what's your name? As if I tell you? Okay, fine. Hey, do you know this person? Sorry, that's personal. Okay, I'll give you 50 cents. Nothing to do with me. What if I give you 100 cents? I'm not telling you. Okay, how about 200 cents? Yep, that one did it. Maximilian rules. Keep your nose out of my business. I saw them today at 103 Elegance Hotel. Okie dokie, that's where we are off to. 103 Elegance Hotel. We probably want to go to first floor. 103? 103, right here. Let's plot her out, and we are off. Let's see if this guy was actually here. If so, just asking people on the street completely circumnavigates even needing to ask a government computer where somebody is, which is pretty awesome, actually. Okay. Knock, knock, knock! Somebody's coming to answer the door. We want to confirm who it is first, and then we want to throw food on them. Got any keys under the doormat? No. Hello? Hello? Open up! I just watched someone phase through the floor. Oh. Is that someone unlocking the door? Or is it just random ambient creaking? What was that? Everyone says. Okay, I'm crouching. I think they may...
No breaking and entering this time.
No, no breaking and entering. We need to confirm who this guy is, and then we will be able to throw food at him. It's literally as simple as that. We need to know who it is first. Open the door! Okay. I'm tempted just to bust it down. Hello! Oh my god, is this working? It worked! What the hell? Oh, it's him. We know it's him. Okay, we want to confirm that it's him by examining him or not. He's trying to beat us to death with his fists. Jesus Christ, man. Chill. Chill out. Okay. But we do actually know that his door is able to be busted down now. So we can throw food in his face while he is unconscious on the floor. That could be a nice fun time. I'm gonna hide behind this pole right here. Guys, someone's trying to attack me! Call the police! Call the enforcers! Alright, I think he's forgotten I exist.
Not a nice guy.
No, he's not a nice guy, is he? Although, to be fair, we did break his door down. We burst into his apartment, and he was in his underwear. So, quite frankly, he reacted the same way I probably would have, realistically, in this situation. What's going on? Someone says. Hello? Hello there. How are you, sir? What's your name? Keep your nose out of my business. We actually do need to confirm his name, unfortunately, because there are some bugs in the game. I'll give you money. I'll give you $100 bucks. I'll give you 200 bucks. Okay, good. We've got his name. Perfect. He just sneezed. We are going to take this hot dog, and we are going to throw this hot dog. Nice. And now we want to take a photo of it. Beautiful. Come here, dickhead. Nice. We're gonna pin this one. Good.
Hey, sir, mind if I rob the place?
No, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. We want to identify the perp as Maximilian rules, and we did it. Nice. It's already ticked off. Now we can plot the route to hand in. Excuse me, sir. I just need to go and collect my reward for throwing that food in your face. Also, can I have it? Yoink. I took the hot dog back. Oh, waste not, what not. It tastes like his mustache. There's little black hairs on my hot dog. That's so disgusting. Ew! I can't believe I ate that off the floor. I just ate a hot dog off the floor after I threw it at some guy's mustache. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Wait, why do we have to come in here? Did his neighbor hire us to do that? If so, that is based. Wait, what?
Yum.
Why is it? Ask what? What is it? Why does it want me to come here? What route to Handon? Oh, we need to call a phone number. Right, gotcha. I can do that. Thanks, game, for pointing me up the stairs for that one. What's this? This is 301 Robertson Terrace. We don't want to live there. No. Okay, so 880-9190. Here we go. Ring, ring. Okay, submitted for processing. Nice. Okay, we should get a reward for this as well. I don't know where that reward is going to pop up, but I'm going to dig through this trash while we wait. Oh, I have a sink disc in my hand. Oh, there's a lot of booze in this trash. Unsurprising, though. Probably could have thrown one of those at the guy. Okay, cool. We did it. We did the humiliation. We got a little bit of money, and we got a sink disc. I think. We do have a sink disc. I don't know if this is stolen or not. Is it going to ask us to pick up a reward somewhere? Case closed. Okay, beautiful. We almost got enough social credit to get to level 2, which is pretty damn awesome. So, now that we've done this humiliation mission, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else for us. Oh, Hardball Hitman is what this killing is called. Cool. Cool indeed. So someone must have hired the killer to go after our victim. If that's the case, that sucks. All right, so there was also a photograph. I don't know what it wants us to photograph. Oh, it just wants us to photograph a person, right? So we get the physique disc for this. Let's do this one next, and then we'll focus wholeheartedly on the murder.
As I stood there, watching this lady bust moves, the only thing I could think to myself was,
Don't mind him.
so I didn't mind him.
Well, that was weird, wasn't it? Okay, we're gonna get out of there. Let's pick up the phone and we will call this number right here. That was random. That was super random. Hear about the job? Yes, I am. Meet me at Rat Americana. Ew. Ask about blanks. Okay. Okay, Rat Americana is what we're after. Let's go to Rat Americana. Is this Rat... Yes, it is. It's literally right next door. Beautiful. Make it sharp. Won't be here much longer. Okay. I will come immediately over there. I will prioritize this first and foremost. Are you him? Are you the guy? What's your name? As if I tell you. Okay, well, piss on you. Who here has a gym steader? Is it you? Looks like it. Hey, is this blanks? Good, you made it. I need a photograph of somebody. The leads for the target are in this briefcase. Take it. Deliver it under the door at 201 Heavy Compounds. Okay. Thank you. I think it... Did that give me everything I needed? I'm gonna throw this briefcase elsewhere. I'm out! Oh my god! I broke a window! I didn't realize I could smash
Hi
windows.
sir, can I rob your apartment?
Guys, we can smash windows! Does that mean we can jump out of windows with that sink disc that prevents fall damage? Are we still being chased? No. That's really lucky. Okay, what have we got in our inventory? We've got a sink disc, we've got a camera. We probably want to maybe install the sink disc first and foremost. We'll see what it is, which means we need to take a look at the map and see whether or not there is a sink disc clinic around us, which there ain't. In fact, I don't even think there's a sink disc clinic on that end of the city. There is one sink disc clinic over here, and that's it. There's one sink disc clinic in the city. That's a first. I think the last time we did this, we did a map. We had like 6 or 7 sink disc clinics, and I've got like 10 in my private world. That's nuts. I've never seen that before. Okay. It's pretty cold. What the hell is that? It's booze. Gotcha. Sink disc clinic. This is the one. We want to come in here and we want to install upon ourselves a sink disc. What have we got? We've got trespasser. Increase speed of lockpicking by 50%. That's insane. Increase efficiency of lockpicking by 50%, resulting in fewer lockpicks. That's not great. Entering the lockpicking stance no longer counts as being illegal, but the lockpicking itself is still illegal. I feel like lockpicking speed is probably going to be the best one. Or just not being caught in the first place. One of these
Destroy every window.
Yeah, we're going to have to at this point, aren't we? I'm going to flip a coin, actually. I have a little coin with yes or no written on it somewhere around here. If you'd see it hasn't taken it so she could pick her teeth with it. Absolute crazy person. Nope, she's taken it. All right. I was going to flip a coin. We're just going to go with invisible, I think. Because it's already selected and I'm lazy. Done. Nice. Okay, now we need to take a photo of the target. We do have a camera. Now, unfortunately, we've got a phone number here that I imagine belongs to the target. There is an issue with it. We don't have an apartment, so we can't guarantee that we can see exactly how we are routing the phone calls. We could probably go ahead and look for a bar or something, because it's unlikely someone at a bar is going to be calling a junction box, and we're just going to follow a daisy chain of junction boxes. I don't think there's a phone in there, even though I've left the door completely wide open. What time is it? It's 20 past midnight. That should be absolutely fine for us. Where would we find a club that's open? Is this a club? No. That's Donovan's DIY, and it is closed. This right here? This is gigantic food. I don't see a phone in here. Not useful. Alright. So if there's no phone in there, there's probably a phone in here, right? In this place where I accidentally bust the window out. Hey, sorry about that, by the way. What are you advertising? Oh, Basement 2 Savage Terrors.
Is it always night?
No, it's not always night. Sometimes it's daytime, but it's always kind of like grim and grisly. That's the whole steampunk vibe that the developer's going for, I imagine. It's based on a book. It's based on the whole steampunk thing. It's based on a book called Neuromancer, which has not aged well. The opening lines in the book literally tell you, hey, the entire sky is TV static, waiting for ads to play. And then you think to yourself, oh, I haven't seen TV static in 15 years. It's crazy. Okay, so we were here because we want to make some phone calls, don't we? Oh, he's down. I'm taking his fingerprints. Nice. And now I'm going to talk to George Fisher right here. Never mind, I got his name. Nice. We got his prints. He fell over, we took his prints. We can't make a phone call from that place, unfortunately. Yard my ass, there's nothing in there. This place is just called Wolf. I can respect that. Not a lot of classifieds on here, though. We need to find ourselves a junction box so we can see exactly where we are routing everything from. So it probably makes sense to go in here, right? We'll go downstairs and we'll see if we can pay someone to use their phone. And then we'll hack into the junction box. Okay, that's empty. That's the power room. That's where we need to go after we actually find a phone. Hello? Good, somebody's coming. I hope they own a phone. So if they don't, we're kind of up a creek without a pedal. I can also peek under the door here. Hello? Alright, no one's coming. No one's coming. I'm just gonna bust in. Oh, never mind. Camera saw me. Let's go up a floor, and we'll see if there is an apartment that possibly actually has a phone in it. Like this one here. Hello? I'm coming in! Wow, I put the entering and break and entering. Where is their phone? Do they own a phone? This is a nice apartment. I like it in here. Maybe we should stay in here. I shouldn't have knocked on that, just in case somebody's actually in here sleeping. Light switch. This place is fire. I love it in here. He's got no files though. That's not cash money at all. Here is his phone. Okay, good. So I'm gonna pick this phone up and we are going to dial for this here new phone number. Here we go. Let's punch that one in. And we'll see exactly what we've got to work with. They do have to actually pick up, I think. Okay, so this is 1:45 in the morning.
Perfect sleeping place.
Yeah, if only somebody wasn't going to come back. Okay, so at 0046, we made a phone call. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Let's leave a little sticky note right here. And this is going to be... What time is it? 0046. 0046. And it was made from... I don't know. I don't know where it was made from. I don't know where we are. I kind of want to loot this guy's house. Is that money? Wow, $40 already. Just for breaking into this guy's apartment. And a key. Oh, 101 Yellow Robe Towers. 06. Let's write that down. 101 Yellow Robe Towers. So this is the call that we are going to be looking for. I'm just holding my watch in front of me so I know what time it is at all times. That is a shopping list. Useless to us. Let's look in these drawers. I'm looking for kind of like a note or something we can use to break into this guy's things. Although I don't actually see a safe anywhere. Never mind. There is in fact a safe in here. And a trophy that's worth quite a bit of money actually. Alright, let's see if he keeps his note next to the bed. Possibly does. Also equally likely that he doesn't. That's not useful. Handcuffs. Oh yeah, we're going to need those actually. Let's take that. Letter. Ah, remember the passcode this time. 8647. 8647. 8647. 8647. Nope, wrong one. Okay, well, we could probably actually break into their computer. But it's not really all that useful, is it? Victoria Young. Victoria Young. Victoria Young. Okay, so they live alone. They do have a note here. V. So the one person who lives here has a different combination to their safe. Do we actually have a cracker? No, we don't. Okie dokie. What's in here? That's a bathroom. We do actually stink, so let's come in here and we'll have a shower. While we've broken into this person's random house. This is the most degenerate thing that anybody can do. Break into someone's house, shower, steal their things, try and crack their safe open. God, my character's such an asshole. Alright, let's get rid of that watch. Oh, is that a naked lady? Can't tell. It's been censored to hell. Can we play this? No. There's a paperclip here, there's a letter, and a letter here. Not really all that useful to us.
Showering with an electric watch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Digital watch showers. It's the new thing. It's the new thing. I'm still kind of looking for codes in case we can break into the safe. Oh, money. Nice. What's it? An eraser? No, thank you. We don't need a eraser. I slipped over. It's so wet in here. Ah! I'm slipping over! I forgot to towel myself off in the shower. That's fine. Okay, we'll come all the way down here. We want to crack into this junction box immediately. You saw nothing, camera! Oh, actually it's right there and it saw everything. A little embarrassing. Good thing we got the lockpicking speed upgrade, huh? Okay. Now that it's facing away, I'm just gonna open this, hit the security breaker and the door breaker. And we want the power room. Is this power room? No.
Don't slip. A detective might take your fingerprint.
That's true. They come out of nowhere and they're all like, ah, get his prints! It's so funny that that's even a mechanic. That somebody slips over, you can literally just go out there with the field kit and go and steal their fingerprints. It's like Google. It's like Google looking over your shoulder for your data. Okay. We have just found the routers. Incoming call from Yellow Robe Towers. Nothing. Outgoing? Yep, plenty. Okay, so we made a call from 101. The hell is Lucky? 101 Yellow Robe Towers right here to Heavy Compounds. This is probably where he works, and I think we actually knew that. I think we already knew that this is where he worked. Possibly. Alright, well, we're going to come here anyway. And we're going to see whether or not it actually has a flaw in the power junction box in the bottom of that building. Or if it's a business, then we don't actually need to go through the troubles of finding the power junction box in the first place. I don't even know if I'm calling it the right thing. Like, a power junction box, it could maybe not be a phone routing. It's a switchboard, isn't it? Okay, we're after a switchboard now. Damn, bro, you are gonna cook those hands. Be careful. Holy hell. I'd hate to see him cook his hands. I'd hate to smell him cook his hands. I'd hate to smell him cook his hands and like it. Okay, this is definitely one of those buildings we are going to need to find the power junction box of. So, where the hell would we find it? Let's go ahead and open up our map. See if we can't center on ourselves. Here we are. We are right here. Okay, it's this place right here, I'm pretty sure. So it would probably make a lot of sense to break in here. Because there's no camera. Apparently someone heard something. Doubt it. Any cameras in here? Nope. Oh, piss. That was close. Someone's in here. Yeah, here they are. I'm taking their fingerprints. I took their fingerprints. I'm inspecting them. Is this the person? Is this the person we're supposed to find? No. I don't think so somehow. Okay. I'm also going to search this lady. Why does she have trash on her?
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, it must have been the wind. That's exactly what it is. What it was. It was the wind. Just gonna raid all of her personal files as well. Just while I'm here. Yep, good. And birth certificate. Beautiful. Oh! You can't see me. Damn it, she might be able to see me. She sees me! Okay, we've been hit. She karate chopped us. That's not good. I'm running out of here. Oh, hello there. I didn't realize that she would actually be chasing us out into the street. She was literally sleeping naked, and now she is in the snow. We're gonna win by attrition. Jesus, she is persistent. What the hell? Oh, what the, my God! We are actually being harassed by this lady. I can't believe that. Okay, well, at least when she loses us, she has got the stamina of an ox. Jesus. So where were we going? I don't think she'll see us at this point. We probably want to go straight back to where we were, right? Which was here? Yeah, 001 heavy compounds. Let's plot a route there. And as soon as the pursued status disappears, we'll go over there. We'll ask her if we can take a look around her house, and then we'll see what we can do with that information. Anyone slipping over? No. No one's slipping over. Good to know. We don't keep... I mean, no one answered the door when we knocked. What if we just, like, stand here and knock? Okay. No key. No keys whatsoever. Lady? I need access to your home. Okay, I'm coming in anyway. Good. What is this? Okay, so her name is Ynsin Hara. This could be our target. It could not be our target. Is it our target? No, I don't think it is actually. What the hell? Someone just fell over. Did you just fall over? Well, you shouldn't be running in the snow. You just got into that rubbish bin. I'm waiting for it to fall over again so I can snipe her fingerprints. Okay, probably not gonna happen. I don't know where that person who lives here went. Okie dokie. That's a bathroom. Good. What's this? Kitchen. Okie dokie. Let's take a look in here. We may find something. We probably should keep the light off as well. That is a book. Nice, we just got 16 bucks for reading that as well, which is pretty cash money. What else we got? Paperclip. Yes, please. I'll take that. Drawers. See if there's anything in here. There's money, which I've taken. Good. You love to see it. Love to see a little bit of money. I wish you could upgrade the torch in this game as well. It'd be so easy to program. Just like a big radius upgrade or something like that. What's in the fridge? FA is in the fridge. I'm not seeing a hell of a lot. We didn't get her a code, did we? No, we didn't. Assuming that this is even her house, she could just be sleeping over as a guard or a maid of some sort. What's this? 3015. That could be the code. Useless. Useless. I'm going to close these curtains real quickly, which the person who lived here should have done. 3015. Let's look in the safe. 3015. What do we got? A book that we've already read. No, okay, we just read it. Good to know, good to know. Oh no, is that her? Is that her? No. Okay, well that was lucky. We almost just got walked in on. Crumpled paper, there's nothing in it. What else we got? Oh, not again! Okay, we're gonna be chased by this minotaur of a person. Let's get out of here as fast as we possibly can. Well, that was easy. Okay, and back in we go. I'm just gonna ask this lady.
If she asks, blame the wind.
It was the wind! The wind did it! I'm knocking on the door. I want someone to come and open this door for us so that we can get a guest pass, which allows us free reign in here. Hello there. What's your name? I'm not telling you. Okay, can I have your fingerprints? No. Alright, can I come in and take a look around? No. She doesn't know us. I will give you 50 cents if you let me in. No. How about $1? No, she doesn't want us snooping around her things, which is fair enough, actually. What about $2? I'd rather you didn't. What about $4? Fine, why not? Okie dokie. Is this the person that we're supposed to be photographing? No, we did an unknown citizen. Age 21, Ynsin is, in fact, 45. So why have we got this phone call? Is there someone else that lives here? It can't be. It can't be. We definitely checked the junction box, right? And somebody at 01, oh, maybe we got the wrong address. But we didn't find the junction box. There's nowhere else to look. Philosopher. Maybe we have to go upstairs, possibly. Okay, that's not useful to us. We'll take a look at the map really quickly. Is there anywhere else that we can take a look at? Because it could also be here in the industrial plant. That would suck, actually, if that's the case, because then we need to raid that place. What time is it? Oh, we can do that. It's only 2 in the morning. Hell yeah, we'll go through. Okay, we'll go around the back here, see if we can't find like an alternate entrance. Here it is. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Right. That was super easy. What the hell? We probably want to find where the breaker box is. There's 2 people in here. I am trespassing. Oh, piss. They're coming for me. That's not good. That's bad. That's really bad. Is anybody actually coming in this way, though? Possibly. No, I don't think so. I think they're actually working up there. How many floors does this place have? It's got...
It's the wind.
Oh my god, way too many. It's got 3 entire floors. Although I think up here is just the rooftop. Yeah. So maybe this isn't actually the suspect. Let's unpin her, because every time you figure out who it is and you make a connection, you get this thing filled in right here. Is there a basement? Is there a basement into this area? No. Which means there's probably not a phone routing box anywhere around us. Which is not the best thing in the world. Yeah. Okay, that makes everything significantly harder, to be quite honest. Is there any other way through? At all? It doesn't really look like there's another entrance whatsoever. Oh no, there is actually one over here. Not a route just this away. This could be the way. This could be the way, actually. This could be it. I'm confident. Yeah. We're coming through here. Fathom's Yard and heavy compounds. Nice. Let's see if we can't get maybe a visitor's pass or something like that. Hi. What's your name? I'm Bart Hole. Darcy Francois. Pleased to meet you. Do you have fingerprints? No. And she wouldn't even give me the time of day, which we don't have. Never mind, we have it. It's 2:26 in the morning. No wonder she's all pissy. Got any spare change? No. And she wouldn't give us the time of the day. Do you know this person right here? Unknown citizen. Can't help unless you got more than that. Okie dokie. Fine, how much for the door codes? $100? Sure. Oh, 8632. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going around the other way so we can turn the cameras off. That'd be a good idea. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. Maybe we should get an impact grenade from the police station so we can throw it and maybe get rid of the people inside. Code breakers, bloodhound trackers, incapacitor grenade. I'm gonna get one of these, and possibly we don't need code breakers. I'm taking this incapacitor grenade. I'm going to be taking it into here. Yep, that's a person right there. What was that? She thinks at me violently. Could you move? Could you piss off, please? Okay, I'm going upstairs. I know I'm trespassing, but I'm going upstairs. Who would live here?
It's the wind.
It is the wind, isn't it? Okay, this is Heavy Compounds Limited. I'm actually just going to pick the lock, because it's going to be the most effective way of us getting through here without making a heap of noise anyway. All right, who works in here? That is camera. That's not good. As soon as it faces away from us, let's see where the junction box is. It's not in there. We probably have to turn it off from below, right? I saw one from below. Let's turn it off from below. What was that? Okay, that's the lady who sold us the door codes. Ooh. We could detonate a bomb in there. All right, that guy's gonna go take a whiz, allegedly. We need to get into here, don't we? Yes. So let's use this. We will disarm it. Any cameras in here? No, just a machine gun. That's fine, I suppose. Let's take a look at all the employee records which are not in this room. Piss. That's not good. All right, what have we got then? We've got some pills. We've got a sync disc. Nice. Inventory full. Hell yeah, I'll get rid of something. Trophy. Let's go ahead and throw this on the ground because it's not that valuable. It's not permanent upgrade for the rest of the game kind of valuable. I'm going to turn the microcruncher on. See if we can't access the employee database. That makes a lot of sense. Let's activate this. What's that? Matchbook. Okay. Heavy admin. We should already have the passcode for this. I don't remember what it is though, unfortunately. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't see the power junction box anywhere. So maybe we're just gonna have to be really, really sneaky in here. Possibly. Might be the right way forward. This is a really tricky mission, by the way. Okay. As soon as the thing faces away from us. Okay, it can't see us in the dark. That is absolutely perfect. There's an office chair here. We've got a person's name. That's awesome. Oh, $83 right there. Wowee. Good. What else we got? This is Larry's passcode, which is the year he was born. How the hell am I supposed to know that? We haven't found any. Oh, never mind. Where is Larry? Right here. 1931 is her computer password. All right, 1931. Gotcha. I can do that. 1931. 1931. Gotta remember that. 1931. 1931. Why is there a syringe in this guy's drawer? 1931. Oh, is this all of the employment records? Yes. 1931. Okay, good. 1931. Let's punch it in here. Oops, I accidentally just turned it off instead. 1931. 1931. Can't forget it. 1931. 1931. 1931. 1931. It's 1931. El Arevalo. 1931. Nice! We don't even know who this person is. Oh, now we do. And now we've got their entire bio. Oh, there was a person that sold us the door codes to this place as well. That's kind of funny. I'm not totally sure exactly who we're looking for, to be quite honest. Have we already filled out the name? No, we have not. Right. That makes everything significantly more difficult. What if we go over here? Anything in the drawers? Another sync disk, maybe? There is a business card right here. That's not useful whatsoever. What's this guy's password? Hard to say. 4738. This is Imogen's password. That's a diamond. damn it, my inventory's full. You know what? I actually maybe think that the incapacitor grenade can probably go on the ground. We can always buy another one, but you can't just buy another diamond. That is so unbelievably lucky. How many diamonds have we found in this game so far? Okay. Well, now that that is out of the way, I think we're probably done in here. Unless we can find like a central place for employee records. Oh, we are completely visible here. I should probably rush that light switch. Yeah, I did rush the light switch. Let's turn all of these lights off. Run all the way over here. There is nothing up here. Yep, that makes things significantly harder. Yeah, I think we should cut our losses and maybe just focus on literally anything else for a while. This one's going to be really tricky, I think. Because that place is locked down like Fort Knox. Okay, so let's go to a pawn shop. Or the pawn shop. I don't really know how many we've got in this city. I think we've got 2 in this city. We've got more diners than we have useful shops, actually. Probably not good. Ah, here we go. We got 1 pawn shop. That's fine. We'll go all the way this way. Why is she screaming and running around? Somebody do something! Okay, I think she's tweaking out on meth. I think that's exactly what I just witnessed. We're also getting pretty thirsty. Let's sell our things before we go ahead and buy ourselves a drink. Makes the most sense. Pawn shop's closed. That is not good. Okay. So, again, at this point, probably going to be best if we just find ourselves some kind of lodgings. It only makes sense. It only makes sense for us to actually look for a place to stay. I will settle for first floor, but the moment that I find something on a ground floor, I'm gonna take it. All right, let's come in here. Any classifieds? Yeah, there's a couple of them. This one right here is 301 Harris Projects. That's annoying. This one right here, 102 Harris Projects. Looks like we're taking it. Oh, we need to finish one more case before we can buy an apartment. Damn it! Oh, this is a doom loop and a half, isn't it? What a crap all over the place here. Who's logged on? Who's logged on? Let's see. What are your fingerprints? Okay. Can't believe that worked. We got a candy bar here as well, and a bunch of affirmations. Yeah, so we need to finish one more case, it seems. We could probably just bust out an arrest, try and get one of these done as fast as possible, buy a house, and then we should be in the clear. I don't think that there was really a lot for us to do in Hardball Hitman. It's highly likely that Imogen Lang, who has a shoe size of between 9 and 11, is in fact the culprit that we desired. Because there were bloody boot prints all over the place, and if we arrest her, we may as well, right? We may as well just try and arrest her. We got handcuffs. So where would we find her? Probably at home, right? It was probably the partner. It was probably the partner. I'm going to go off on a whim and say it was in fact the partner. Imogen Lang. So where does she live? She lives at 502 Harris Projects. Let's go and confront her. Because I think it's her. I think it's her. 502 Harris Projects. Where are the Harris Projects? No, that's Heavy Compounds. Can't be that one. Harris Projects? We've never been down here, so probably not that one. Where have we been? We've been down here quite frequently. Yellow Robe Towers. Okay. Savage Terrace. This is Fathom Zone. It's probably here, right? Yeah, Harris Projects. We want to go to 502, which is right here. 502, yes. We'll plot her out. I'm gonna confront her. I think that it was actually the partner. Unless she just stepped in the blood and then walked all over the apartment. Because there's not really a hell of a lot else to go by. I'm gonna try and arrest her anyway. We'll go up to floor 5. If it is the partner, we're about to have closed a case with 1 kill, which is almost undoable. Like, literally almost undoable. Elevator door. Hello there, Popo. 501. 502. Hello? Anyone in here? It's highly likely that there is. Okay, we're back at the scene of the crime. The corpse is still lying on the ground. The vault has been emptied. And nobody is home, it seems. Okay. Well, that is unpleasant. I didn't see any diaries. What the hell is that? No, I definitely didn't see any diaries. We could pull out all of the books in the bookshelf just to kind of make sure that there were no diaries. Okay, that's Imogen's. But I'm starting to think it might actually have been her. Pull all of these out. Because we're getting paid for reading now as well, which is pretty awesome. Any more books that we could possibly read? Yep, this one right here. Beautiful. And this one right here, Murder by Myriads. And Blood in the Gutter, sure, I'll take that one. Blue Star for Uncle. Nice. Good going, Uncle, I suppose. There's a few more over here. Chessmate. That's not the phrase. It's not chessmate. Silly goose. Roses on the stairs? I'll take it. Okay. We've almost read everything in this apartment. Yeah. So, this business card right here, we probably could go ahead and scan it. We didn't scan it the first time, did we? Oh. Hello, Imogen. I was just, having to scan this. Who the hell? Who the hell is Tanisha Kenyatta? Wait, was that the neighbor? No, it wasn't. Tanisha... Oh my god, have we just cracked the case? Was that the case cracked? Coming out. Hey, Imogen, 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 Imogen Lang. I came to arrest you, but I actually think I know who killed your husband. Imogen, Imogen, hey, Imogen, 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 Lang on for a second. Imogen, Imogen, hey, Imogen, hey, do you know this person? Where are they? JC Doe, no. What? Ah! What the hell? Oh, we probably need to bring her name up, right? Connections? Fingerprint, fingerprint, fingerprint on business card. Yeah, her. Tanisha Kenyatta. So, they do work together. I don't... Oh, that's how we know her. Good. Do you know this person? Tanisha Kenyatta. I saw them somewhere around the Harris Project. Yeah, but do you know them? Also, can I have your fingerprints? No. Okay. Well, our incessant hoarding of fingerprints has actually paid off for this case, it seems. I think we know exactly who it is. I think we know exactly who it is. They work together. Why didn't I think of that before? Why didn't I just think of scanning the card? Obviously, they touched it. All right, where would we find her? Tanisha Kenyatta. We probably need to find a city directory first, which means we need to find a phone booth. Where is the nearest phone booth? Okay, map. Do your worst. We have no phone booths around here. But we do have a restaurant here. I think I remember there not being a... No, there's definitely a phone in here. Let's just go straight here to Shane's, I think it is. We'll go to Shane's and we'll see whether or not they actually have a phone. Did I pass it? Yes. Shane's is locked. All right, good to know. We'll go to the sink clinic because I'm pretty sure we do actually have a sink disc to install. Let's go ahead and whack it inside of ourselves. Ambassador scheme. We want passive money every 2 hours, I think. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of OP. We definitely want that. Nice. That is literally free money. I doubt we're ever going to run out now. Cool. We could also theoretically just go to her address at the 504 Hoffman Deluxe. Let's do that. Let's go to the 504 Hoffman Deluxe. I don't know where the hell that is, but we don't really have any choice other than to find it. The 504, so 5th floor, Hoffman Deluxe. Nope, can't be there. Harris Projects. We almost actually followed that witness, by the way. Elegance Hotel. Hoffman Deluxe. Okay, we want to go all the way up here. And I think we're after 504. We almost went to the Harris Projects, which is the wrong place. Although I imagine just asking around would still put us in the right direction anyway. Coming through here. We need a drink. We need a drink. Let's have a nice hot coffee. It's the middle of the night. Why would we not have a nice hot coffee? Maybe because this machine doesn't dispense them. Fine. I'll go without. I will have nothing. Game, if that's exactly what you want from me. Oh, fingerprints! Hello there, sir. What's your name? Mind my own business. I will pay you for your name. 50 cents. No? How about 100 cents? Nothing to do with me. What about 200 cents? I'm Jake Fletcher. Why? Because I just pinched your prints. Jake Fletcher, you're going to be in a world of trouble later when I find out that you've killed somebody. Okay, we're going to the 5th floor. Probably didn't need to press the floor button, to be honest.
It was not me, it was the wind.
It was the wind, it wasn't me. The wind just casually brushed a fingerprints collection kit over you as you slipped over and concussed yourself. That happened. Okay, we are here. And we're actually getting a nice prompt that this is a part of the case because we got typewriters right at the corner of the screen. We're not going to be caught doing this, I imagine. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit the security system and the blast door breaker. Hopefully that guy's not going to come in. Nope, he did not. Wonderful. 5:04. So let's go ahead and it's 4 in the morning. Let's go ahead and just make sure that they don't have like 2 people home because we only got 1 pair of handcuffs. Denisha Kenyatta. All right, I'm pretty confident that nobody else lives here. Let's just knock. Beautiful. They will come and they will open the door for us. And I feel like at that point, we may want to get a guest pass and look around their house a little bit. We know they did it though. Their fingerprints are on the they're on the business card. Okay, I'm just gonna peek under the door right here. Yep, here they are. I think. Hello? I am picking the lock, apparently. Okay, let's try and knock on the door a little bit harder. We'll pound on this door. Casting couch levels of pounding. Okay, no one's coming in. I think that maybe it's time to barge in. Ah, 2 people live here. That's good to know. Okay. Hi! Jesus Christ! What's your name? I'm Antonio Walker. Why? Can you give me your fingerprints? Yes, he will. I literally cannot believe that. What a guy. Hey, lovely. Oh, thank you. Nice, I just got a free muffin. Ynsin just came in and got me a free muffin. Awesome. Okay. Alright. I'll let you know when I'm coming out. Okay. Yeah, Ynsin just got home from town. She was going out to see a couple of friends, and I just got a free muffin. Is anyone coming? Hello? Oh, if only we had that concussion grenade still. We still got the diamond, though. Whose phone is that? Probably hers, right? All right. Let's go ahead and reset the breakers because we want all the time in the world. What is that? Is that what is this? A receipt. For glorious Titanic trinkets. Paid by TK. Okay, that's a weird thing to throw right in the doorway. Is anyone coming? Wow, these apartments are actually really, really big. I'm not entirely sure if we should get in here and start sneaking around or if we should just start maybe trying to wait. Well, I mean, no one's coming in. Okay, so we know that that is, in fact, the bad guy right there. You should cheer up. I'm always happy when I'm with you. Well, you're about to be arrested, lady. Oop. What was that? It was me. Okay, I'm knocking on the door again. Oh, hi. This is awkward. We probably want to lower the door, right? Because it's going to be really, really hard to get out here. Get out of here. Okay, and raise the doors, security doors. Hey there, lady. Okay. We will drag her down here, off the stairwell, and I think that when she's going back up the stairs, we should arrest her. It only makes sense, right? Where is she? Is she still following us? Not much of a hitman, is she? She kind of sucks. Kind of sucks at the job. Is that it? Yep, she's forgotten. Perfect. Alright, so we'll come up here. Is this the room? I think this is the room. Yeah, this is definitely the room. Oh! Hey! You! I need to talk to you. What is your name? I am Tanisha Kenyatta. Why? I want to come and take a look around. She doesn't think so. What if I give you 50 cents? Okay, she is a cheap woman. Thank you for the guest pass. Okay, let's close this bad boy right here. We found Antonio Walker's wallet. I'm just going to steal 108 bucks and his key out of it. Not like anyone gives a hoot. Holy hell, I have found a lucky 7. I think that this is probably the murder weapon. Boop. I'm just going to whack that there real quick. How you doing, lady? How you doing, Tanisha Kenyatta? This goddamn city. I know, right? Okay, there's also a lantern right here. I'm just going to turn that on. We probably need 2 sets of handcuffs if that is going to be the case. Because I'm pretty sure her husband or her lover or whatever the hell that her maid or whatever the other guy's place in her life, he's probably not going to take well to us arresting her, right? Probably makes a lot of sense. Oops. Just picked up the phone for no reason. What's in here? Just some fantasies. Yeah, this wanker right here, Antonio Walker. Okay. I don't know what this lady's passcode is. Maybe we should go down, actually, and get ourselves a second set of handcuffs. It only makes sense. Or we could wait until this guy's, like, watching TV or something. That's not a bad idea. I kind of want to take the gun. I took the gun. Good. Okay, we're going to scan this gun right here, and we're going to see whether or not it is the one. Okay, this is definitely Tanisha's gun. Perfect. Nice. We've got her. We actually have her. This is the murder weapon. Put that there and there. I'm going to have a more thorough look around, just in case there is a little bit more to the story than meets the eye. Neither of them looking at me. I could probably take that money. I mean, this is a hitman's house. I think Antonio's going to bed. He's already turning all the... Whoa! He just slips and falls. He tripped over his own wife. All right, fantastic.
Quick, the fingerprints.
We already got his fingerprints. He supplied them voluntarily. Oh my god. Okay, I am arresting you on suspicion of murder. Thank God. Please stop me before I do it again. Why did you do it? You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. I don't know what that means. Friend, don't go in there. Oh, never mind. He's going to bed. That's fine, I suppose. Is there seriously no more? We don't need dead weight in the corporations. So she was just a hitman. All right, she just gave me her fingerprints as well. Well, sucks to be her, I guess. We did it. We actually busted open our first case. Let's resolve this. What is the full name of the killer? It is Tanisha Kenyatta. Do you have evidence that places the killer at the crime of the scene? Yes, I do. Probably the business card. Makes the most sense. Where does the killer live? That's a jolly good question, actually. Where are we right now? Current location. She lives at the 504 Hoffman Deluxe, right here. Nice. Have you located the specific murder weapon? I most certainly have, game. Thank you for asking. Don't look at my red threads. It looks disgusting. Good. We've done it. Now all that's left is to ransack her home, make sure that her husband has literally nothing left. Shopping list. Okay, that's good. Is that 31 bucks? Not anymore. That's it. That's my 31 bucks. Husband is actually going to sleep. Wow. What a dick. What an actual dick. Although, no, we probably shouldn't be looting him while he sleeps. That doesn't make any sense.
Don't wake up.
Yeah, no, we won't. We won't. We won't wake him up. It makes no sense to wake him up anyway. There's a crumpled piece of paper here. Television. I didn't see anybody's passcodes or anything. But they could also theoretically be in the bedroom here. So let's go into the bedroom and we'll see if we can't find ourselves possibly a passcode, which would allow us access into the vault. God, I can't see anything in here. There's also a closet here with a bunch of files, which I am going to be reading, of course. Yes. We want to compile a bunch of information about the husband. It only makes sense. Antonio Walker and Tanisha. Good. What else we got? Should be 2 things next to the bed over here. Wait, is he looking at me? No. Okay. That was close. There's a ring in here that's worth almost nothing. I'm not even going to bother take it. 114 bucks though. That's worth 114 bucks roughly. I would say. Quick math. 20 bucks. Yep, that's 20 bucks worth right there. And there's also a ring. There's a bandage and a note under it. Okay, remember your passcode is Tanisha's year of birth. Oh, he really likes her as well. Well, sucks that she's going to jail. Take a look at Tanisha's year of birth, 1919. Oh, she's getting on. She's getting on, actually. She's not a spring chicken. 1919 is the passcode, and we are going to rob her safe. Why would we not? 1919. 1919. Nice! What do we got? A wrench and... What is that, 51 bucks? Oh my god, that's like... It's worth like 49 bucks. We're actually really thirsty. Do you have any milk? No. You don't have anything in the fridge. Okay, well, let's hand this in. We'll have a celebratory drink and also a snack, I think. I think we've earned a snack at this point.
So, it was simple all along. It just ended up being a matter of corporate greed. Those bastards. They'll do anything to get ahead. And in this case, they did enough to get a headshot.
There we go, some beautiful exposition. Okay, I've never been in a laundromat, by the way. I've never been in one of these buildings. I don't know what is madness. Tell me what's madness, lady. What is your name? She's not telling me.
We need more money.
Yeah, we do need more money. We need way more money. We're about to go and get paid, actually, for this murder.
For no reason.
No, we need the money. There is a really, really good reason. Food doesn't buy itself. Wait, did someone just slip? Did someone slip in here? I thought I saw someone slip out of the corner of my eye. My spidey senses were tingling. But nothing happened. Okay. Well, that's that. Hand it in. I did it. Hey, I caught a murderer. Shota Nakagawa. Are you impressed?
Dang it, food.
Yeah, food is really expensive as well. Okay, let's see what the game actually registered. Apparently, the evidence that places the killer at the scene was not the business card covered in fingerprints. Huh. My mistake. This game is so fiddly sometimes. We could probably also buy this apartment for sale now that we can get it, because we ranked up a social credit, as the game literally just points out right after we buy it. Okay. So, let's go to our apartment and we'll see whether or not we can't furnish the damn place. Here and here and here we go. 102 Harris Projects. It's on the first floor, which is actually kind of annoying. I prefer everything to be on the ground floor. Oh, we also hit level 3. Nice. Don't know what that means, but hey, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Why would I? It's a gift horse. Okay, 1 floor up here. This is a really out of the way place. Right at the end? Yes, okay, let's unlock it. We'll go in. What are we working with? This is smaller than the place that I usually settle for in the random basement. Ooh, they put the light switch behind the door. Okay, we have to change this. We gotta edit the decor. Items, I imagine the light switch. We will place this literally anywhere else. No. Put that there? Yep, sure, that's fine. All right, we need ourselves a shower, so let's edit the decor. We will get ourselves furnishings, shop, shower, because we can't be expected to shower without a shower, can we? Let's go ahead and put this shower right next to the window for the voyeurists out there. Can we not put this next to the window? All right, I am made of confusion. I like to look out of the window at the neighbors when I shower. So that's why we're putting the shower ideally there. This just doesn't make sense. Why can we put it here sideways? Just facing out into the world. All right, I mean, I'll take it. Sure. We'll do that, and we'll also get a toilet so that we can vomit. Get a toilet right here. We don't want it dirty. Actually, you know what? Let's get it really dirty. Because the whole point of it's to vomit in. I hate this apartment, by the way. Nothing lines up. It's disgusting. The toilet's not even hugging against the wall. Neither is the toilet roll holder. This apartment sucks. Okay. We'll get ourselves a couple of machines, I think. Whoops. What did I do? Machines. We want ourselves a snack machine. Yes. We'll turn this bad boy around as well. Just put it over here, I suppose. Snack machine, right in the corner. Boom. And we also want ourselves a healing machine, too, so that we can buy our own medicals. Boom. And let's get rid of the dirt because, I mean, come on, really. We will buy this. We also need to get ourselves a phone stand, a phone, a city directory, and a bed. I don't want this to be dirty. Let's go ahead and just whack in the corner right next to the light switch. It only makes sense. Wonderful. And we need a bed. Vintage bed will do the trick, probably without all the dirt on it. Thank you very much, game. Like, our character's feral, but he's not that feral. Let's just knock this right into the corner. Nice. Why can we only buy double beds? That's my next question. Okay, good. So what we need now are some items. We need a city directory. Beautiful. It's 20 bucks that we are going to thrust onto the table. Right. Yep. Or we could throw it on the floor. Seriously? You are taking the piss. What the hell, game? I literally do not believe that. Boop. Okay, that is also revolting. Why is this game so hostile sometimes? I can't place it any further onto the... Oh my god. That is so infuriating. What if we get on here? What if we get on top of this? And then we try and place it. Like this. Okay, that made it significantly worse. Wonderful. This apartment is so much worse than the last one. In every single way, shape, and form. Okay, and now we need a phone. Telephone. Or a saxophone. Just something we can call someone on. Right there. And boop. Oh, that one's seated nicely. Why didn't the city directory? Hard to say. We really need some kind of a drink, so let's go ahead and have a celebratory cola and a yakisoba pan. Nice! Delicious! Yummy! Finally, something to spend our money on. Yum yum. Thrust that down our neck hole. There's some people out there. There are people out there. What are they doing? It's hard to say. We've got a dirty napkin. Let's drink our starch cola. Yummy yummy. Slam this straight down our gullet. We still have a guest pass for that place that we, with the murderer that we arrested. And you know what? I'm also going to get my fists out, and I'm going to crack a window right here. Let's go ahead and put our fists away. Operate this vending machine. We'll get a bandage. Our inventory is full. Okay, well, this is actually why I bust this window open. We're going to take this dirty napkin. We're just going to throw it out the window. These are no longer my problem. We're just going to toss them out there, and we'll go in here. We'll get this bandage. Then we'll bandage our hand up. Here we... Oh my god, we can actually exit out the window. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, I thought I saw somebody falling over, but it was actually somebody just sitting on their ass. Okie dokie. So we've solved a murder. That's fine. Okay, we'll go back to the police station and we'll see if there aren't a couple more odd jobs to pick up. Or we could do these arrests here, possibly. It is 6 in the morning. Fathoms Zone. What is this? Midnight. Okay, that is a place. Okay, what we're looking for is a 20-year-old young adult. We have their fingerprint. Oh, we have their fingerprint. And they also have short blonde hair, or they had short blonde hair. Lives on the ground floor of the Fathom Zone Midnight, lives in the Fathom Zone Midnight. Okay, we're after the... We're after the Fathoms. We're going to the Fathoms, which is a bit of a rough place to memory. What does it look like? It's kind of a... Is this it? The Fathoms. Yeah. So they live on the ground floor. I don't know which one's which. It's got to be one of these two, right? It's got to be. And it's going to be really easy to find them as... Oh, we need handcuffs, I think. Is this an arrest? Yeah, this is an arrest. We need to find some handcuffs from the City Hall, which is located just over here. This is going to be the fastest arrest that we have ever done, by the way. And the reason for that is because we already have the fingerprints, which is the single most powerful item in the game. We are going to buy some handcuffs. Actually, we'll get 2 pairs of them. Because we have 2... What's Medingles to do? Oh! Put those away. Yeah, nice! I got the fingerprints. Gorgeous. Hey, by the way, what's your name? My name's Juliet McCarthy. Hey there, Juliet McCarthy. Sorry for raiding your fingers in such an invasive way. Any upgrade items? Did we get a sync disc? No, we didn't. But there should also be something that we can pick up from as a reward from the murder, right? This one right here?
Not me.
Nope. Okay. Not me? Yeah, it wasn't us. It was the wind. It was the wind. The wind took the fingerprints. Arrest right here. Okay, we gotta go here. We gotta go to the Fathom Zone Midnight. Now, we have the fingerprints, as I said. And I don't know if anyone's been paying attention, but I have been scanning the fingerprints on people's doors. So when we find type P fingerprints in this area, we are going to be able to find out exactly where they live. Let's see. Is this it? It's either here or that's right here. Okay. Let's knock on the door. Somebody is coming to answer the door. This is going to be the easiest one by a long shot. Hey there, my dude. How you doing? What kind of hair you got? Short blonde hair. Okay, well, we've already filled this out, I imagine. Let's pin this unknown citizen right here, and we will talk to him. What's your name? Keep your nose out of my business. No. How about you? I pay you. I'm Lorenzo Rojas. Why? Because Lorenzo Rojas... Oh, that... Is that him? Hard to say. Okay, we need to continue figuring things out. Like I give you anything? Okay, can I come in and take a look around? No! What if I give you 50 cents? No! What if I give you $1? Yes. Okay. I gave him $1 and now he's letting me in. This is insane. There's a baseball bat right here. That's fine. I'm just taking a quick squiz around. Work rotation. What else we got? Not really a hell of a lot. Oh, there's $8 in here. And he's looking right at me, so I can't take it. I can't believe that worked. I got his wallet right here. I'm going to take a look at his organ donor card. His money is key. And his credit card. And he should be... No, he doesn't care whatsoever. I thought he'd care about one of those things, but he didn't care at all. I just took his house key. Man, this guy's simping for me. He's simping for me so hard. That's insane. There's also the book Electric Love right here. Cool. Cash money. Book right there. Book right there.
The wind came in.
Yeah, the wind came in. We actually do need to get his fingerprints, though. That's the biggest issue with this case, is we need to actually connect him to his fingerprints. And I'm not entirely sure how we're going to be able to do that. Because he won't give us the fingerprints. Oh, you know what? Actually, I've got a way of making him give us the fingerprints. Let's arrest him. And then we'll take his fingerprints by force. Right here. I mean, the wind is going to take the fingerprints by force. Got him! Is this the guy? Trying to see. Is this the guy? Yes, it is! Okay, we've done it. We've actually done it. Let's resolve. That was so unbelievably easy. Holy hell. Lorenzo Rojas. He was the first guy that we came into contact with. Gorgeous. He's got some cigarettes. That's not good for you. You should not be smoking those. I mean, he's going to prison, so... Actually, maybe you should have a bunch of cigarettes. Why has he got a poster in the bathroom? It's gonna be a...
It's not the wind, it's the air.
It's the air, is it? Right. There is no light switch in here. Oh, there is. It's actually just on the other side of this area. Okay, we'll see if we can't raid his things, because I really want to raid his things. He's got some beta blockers here. It's not really going to do him a lot of good. Count backwards from 4? Okay, perfect. I'll do that. I'll do that right now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! We're in. What's he got? Sig disc! Nice. And an antique vase. Cool. Not anymore. I smashed it. I didn't even realize I could smash. Taking his money. A couple of letters. And also, is that a cigarette butt? Why? Who puts that in a drawer? guy deserves to go to prison. Let's learn a little bit about him. In his files, he's got a doctor's prescription, he's got a tenancy agreement, bank statement, and of course, birth certificate. It's important to know exactly who you're putting in prison. Just for humility's sake. There's also a letter right here. Don't know if that's useful to us. Probably not. This guy got so much tobacco. Okay, I've seen enough. That's it! We've done an arrest! That was so easy, that one. That was so unbelievably easy. Okay, where are we going to next? We probably want to... Yeah, we want to go to City Hall now. Hey, don't go in there. There's an arrested guy. And he's got nothing in there, so it's not worth robbing. I know this because I just robbed him.
We need to find a diary one day.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm actually surprised that the first murderer didn't have a diary, but I feel like maybe if it's connected to the workplace, then there wouldn't be a diary in the first place. Let's hand this bad boy in. What have we got? We've got handcuffs, sync disc, camera, and a diamond. What time is it? 7 in the morning. We probably do need to go ahead and unload our inventory, to be quite honest. Okay. Where's our sync disc? Sync disc? I know there was a sync disc reward, otherwise I wouldn't have taken this case. Where is it? Game, where's my reward? Why are you bluing my balls? I hate that. I hate that. Okay. Well, let's come out of here then. So, this is closed, right? I don't think it's going to give us a sync disc reward. Was there actually one? Job listing. No, it was just money. Okay, so we can close this case right here. Done. That's another case ticked off the list. Humiliation. I think we've done this one as well. Yeah, we've already done this one, so we'll close this case as well. There is a photograph mission right here. Get rid of that. We don't know who the hell this is supposed to be, though. We only know that they work at heavy compounds, which is not particularly helpful to us. Did we find the staff roster at heavy compounds? Hard to say. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just go and look for the staff roster at heavy compounds, because that's just the photograph one, which means we can get rid of the horrendous, yucky, disgusting camera from our inventory. Also, speaking of yucky, horrendous, disgusting inventory, oh, that fixed it. That fixed everything. We can also go ahead and close this case here too. Arrest the identified killer. I did that. I did that. Okay, thanks for not ticking that off, game. We're closing this case. Done. Done and dusted. So, there's one arrest right here. I feel like maybe we should go for the photograph first, because it may be worth our time to potentially just go to the workplace here just before everybody gets in for work today. That's probably going to be the next best thing, right? Yeah, we'll definitely do that. So we'll come all the way out here. Wherever the arrow wants us to go, we will go. Oh, are you going in there? You! I remember when you tried to punch me in the face. I'm Ayana Hara. Do you have fingerprints? No. Did her name update? No. Okay. Not going to happen. Fine. Very strange that there's no junction box in here. There should be. These are apartments. What? Okay, so they could potentially live here. Right? Okay, let's take a look at the map. How tall is this place? Also, where am I? I am apparently right here. No, I'm not. I love how the center on me button just gives you a random location every now and then. How many floors does this place have? Heaps. So this place definitely has no junction box whatsoever. But they could potentially live here. In fact, we know that they live here. We just don't know exactly where they could possibly be. Unless we find like a tiny room, like this right here, vacant address. Let's just go ahead and see if there is actually a junction box around here. Heavy
The wind is
compounds.
messing with you.
Yeah, the wind is messing with me, isn't it? I'm not sure if I like this. This is just an empty apartment, and my light won't work in here. Boop. Okay, what is in here? This is just an empty apartment. I imagine this is for sale at some point. So they probably live here then. All right, that's locked. That's fine. All right, I'm gonna go up floor by floor until I find a power room. This is a rooftop. There is nothing useful up here, except for this little walkway over to the other side. And we could break in there, but I don't know if it's actually going to be worth it, because we can't really get around the blinds. Yeah, probably not worth it. Oh, there's a vent right there, actually. So we could probably go in here. I don't know why Why are we going up? There's up. What was that? Okay, I think that guy was going to bed. We probably don't want to mess around in the vents for too long because it could be slow and tedious. I think best case scenario, we just kind of put foot to the pavement and treat this like a beat, right? What's in here? Bacon address. Ah! Well, this looks promising. Let's just barge in. Good. Right, this is supposed to be the camera room. So, resident roster. Let's go ahead and look through all of these. See if it updates the unknown citizen right here. Let's load this up so we know whether or not it actually updates. Keep on going. Nope. 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 No. Okay, so they could also potentially work down in the dumps. Oh, there's also this guy right here. Queensmount Management, Preston Monroe. Okie dokie. Oh, there's blueprints right here as well. That's cash money. I love that for us. A couple of drawers with a lot of cash in it. You know, you'd think they'd have better security here. I literally just bust the door down with my shoulder. Like, there's not even a camera in the camera room. Makes no sense. Isn't that the first thing you try and lock down? Maybe. Maybe not. I'd say. Okay, we also need a passcode to get into the safe, unfortunately, which is fine because we don't actually have any inventory space to spare. What's this? That's locked. That's locked. Those are probably somebody's apartments. Let's go down a floor. See if we can't figure out another little locale. On the other side of this building. Okay, that's empty. That's empty. I thought I saw kind of like a mezzanine floor that we could go along, but the more I think about it, the more I'm realizing there's probably no mezzanine floor. All right. Don't know whose apartment this is. It's obviously not going to be the power room, though. That's just obvious. Okay, so we've taken a look inside of half of this building. There is another half of the building that we can go up, but it's hard to get to. Yeah, there is a mezzanine floor on this side over here, but I'm not entirely sure what it's tied to. And apparently there's a way over here. There's cameras all over the place, actually. What's this? 201 heavy compounds? 202 heavy compounds? What are we working with? 21 years old. I'm not really seeing a lot going on. We could go back up to the... Let's go back up to the top and we'll see if there's anybody who lives here who is age 21. That's probably going to be the best that we can do with what we have, unfortunately. So we need the camera room, which is in here. Okay, this guy. Is this guy 21? 1936? I don't know what year it is, to be quite honest. Not useful. Is there anybody here who would be 21? This is Harry Morgan, sorry, Dexter's dad. There's not a lot to go by. Age is not really all that helpful, and we know that he's here, apparently. We could ask about him, but I'm not entirely sure that people would actually know. He's got facial hair. He doesn't have glasses, and we know his salary. So it seems like the best we can do is actually just to break into people's homes, piece by piece, and then raid their personal details to find out what their salary is. Okay. Starting here. Oop. Almost just got caught. Actually, let's turn the cameras off first. That's probably common sense. Hello, everybody. Close that. I'm going to pick this. I'm going to turn off all of these security systems. Right here. Nice. Let's go ahead and open this door. Hi. Are you 21 and have facial hair? Nope. What's your name? This is Anus Patterson. Right, Anus. Do you know this person? She wouldn't tell me. What about your fingerprints? Can I have them? Sure. Okay, thanks. Why don't you tell me how it is? Who, me? Why don't you leave me alone about it? What are you talking about, lady? Wait a minute. Are there multiple people here? I'm about to find out. There's no prints on this door. That's weird. Oh, hello there. You know I got a promotion? Okay, that guy doesn't have any facial hair either, so I doubt that they have anyone. No one with facial hair lives on the first floor. We know that for a fact, because we broke into our house and she tried to kill us with a gun. Okay, I'm breaking it. No one heard that. No one heard that. It didn't happen. Okay, these cameras are really, really onto it. How would we disable them? Those are just alarms. Not seeing a hell of a lot here in terms of facial hair. What if I knock here?
They might be ghosts.
Yeah, they might actually be ghosts. You're probably actually right, Liam. She definitely doesn't have any facial hair. Hey, what's your name? We already know her name. Actually, do you have any fingerprints that we can have? No. All right. Well, do you know this person? No. What if I pay you to know this person? Sorry, that's personal. Okay, what about, do I give you $1? No? $2. I'm literally bidding. I'm not telling you. Wow. Can't do anything with that information. You're a piece of human garbage. I'm coming in. Okay, let's see what your fingerprints are all about. Okay, nope, never mind. We just got caught breaking in. I also just got $10. Nice. Let's go ahead and break into this so we can turn off the cameras. Here we go. And I'm taking your fingerprints, whether you like it or not. Here we go. Fingerprints obtained. Let's inspect her. How old is she? 38. All right. I'm gonna just break into it. He has no facial hair. Okay, it can't be him. I was hoping to close the door on him so we can knock him out with the door again. Not gonna happen. I'm not entirely sure we saw anybody here with facial hair, right? Oh, we could always go back and take a look at the records up on the top floor, right? We could check out and see if somebody actually does have facial hair. Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you here. There, she shouts. Okay, I'm running all the way up.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye, Liam. All the way up here, I think, and then around this corner, into the camera room while we're being pursued. This is ballsy. We'll see if anybody has any facial hair in these resident files. It can't be Harry Morgan. This guy, Juan Carlos Iglesias, I doubt that he is Oh, wait a minute. He is 21, and he's got facial hair. This is him. Okay, where does he live? He doesn't. 202. He lives at 202. We'll wait for all of the hassle to die down. Nice! We've got another murder! Beautiful. Oh, that feels good. Okay, we will definitely take that murder case in the next stream, I think. We're up to 202, aren't we? This is 202? This is 202. Okay, so the guy we're after definitely lives here. And I have run out of time for the stream. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I don't know when I'm going to be back, but I will be back in the next few days. I know the videos have been kind of a little bit fiddly. I'm going to save over Bart Hole, by the way. No, actually, let's make a new save. This one is going to be Kyoto 2. Kyoto 2. Because we are in Kyoto 2. It's the second Kyoto in the world. Yeah, the videos have been slow lately. I've been getting a little bit of burnout, but it's fine. I'm resting. I'm recovering. And I do still love making content. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Go check out my stuff if you want. Or you could like the video and subscribe. I don't know. Whatever you damn well please. It's your life. Okay, I'm off. Bye everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. And you too, watching the video in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.